Hello everyone. It's a sad day here in Windsor. I'm here by the castle. You can see the round tower, the central tower with the flag that tells us whether or not the monarch is inside. But it's the British flag lowered to half-mast at the moment. Now this is actually a tradition that started since Her Majesty the Queen has been on the throne. 25 years ago, when Princess Diana died, lots of people were very offended that the Queen didn't lower her flag to half-mast in mourning for the People's Princess. So now we raise the Union flag when the Queen is absent, and we lower it for important people that have died. And who could be more important than Her Majesty the Queen? The castle will be closed for the next couple of weeks. We can see we've got the wardens of the castle standing by the Henry VIII gates. Just through those gates is St George's Chapel, which is most likely where she will be buried. Her ceremonial funeral will take place in Westminster Abbey in about 10 days' time. But then she will most likely be buried here alongside her husband, Prince Philip, who has been in a vault of St George's Chapel for the last 18 months, waiting for his wife to join him. And they will have a co-grave, most likely alongside her parents, King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. So for the next 10 days or so, we're very much going to be focused on mourning for the Queen, the funeral of the Queen. But the very moment that Her Majesty the Queen passed yesterday, Charles, Prince of Wales, became King Charles III, a title that many of us Blue Badge Guides have been saying for the last several years that he would not take. Many people believed he was going to change his name to have a new regnal name. We believed it would be his middle name George, and he would be King George II. I actually think it's a very sensible decision to keep the name Charles. That is how he has been known for the last 70 plus years, so it would have really confused everyone, including him, if he were to suddenly change his name in the autumn years of his life. There won't be a coronation for at least a year. I think it would be unlikely that it will be next summer. I would suggest we'll probably have the coronation the summer afterwards to allow a period of mourning for Her Majesty the Queen and to prepare for this elaborate and expensive event of the coronation. He takes that title of king. William does not take the title of Prince of Wales automatically. We assume that he, as the heir apparent, the first in line to the throne, will take the role of the Prince of Wales, but I would suggest that will probably be after the coronation of Charles. And in the meantime, he has inherited a new title, his father's title of the Duke of Cornwall. So he's still the Duke of Cambridge, so the correct title to address Prince William and Princess Catherine is Their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall and Cambridge. In the meantime, I shall keep you updated as to what is happening here in Windsor. I've been living here in Windsor for 5 weeks. I moved here just after the Queen went on her summer holidays to Balmoral in Scotland, a trip that she would never return from, so I never actually got to share a postcode with Her Majesty the Queen. But Prince William has moved into Adelaide Cottage, just the other side of this building, a couple of weeks ago, and it's highly likely that it will actually be Will and Kate that move into Windsor Castle rather than Charles as the king. But these are things that we will find out as we read the news in the next coming weeks. But in the meantime, God save the king.